Hello everyone, and Happy New Year! I hope you guys had a good New Year's party or whatever you do to celebrate the new year. But I thought I would do a top 10 list of my favorite Transformers, or the ones that I thought were the best from 2024 that I accumulated and reviewed and all that, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I will say, even though I do have them numbered 1 through 10, or counting down from 10, it can pretty much go in almost any order depending on when you ask me and how I'm feeling on any particular day. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy. Starting off this list for number 10 is Legacy United Vector Prime, and he is so cool. I mean, I will admit this is the one with the repro labels on him, so he isn't the base figure, but I have to say that this very barely squeaked in on the top 10. Like, I absolutely love this guy. Vector Prime, he is one of my favorite characters from the Transformers Cybertron cartoon, probably my number one favorite character, which is why he has ended up on the top 10. Coming in 9th, we have Studio Series 86 Snarl. And he is on the top 10 list because he is just so good, so well put together, has so much going for him, and he's nice and stiff, and he transforms really well, and he's just really loved this mold this year. That's why he's number 9. And for number 8, we have the original Cybertron Vector Prime. The US release, unfortunately, not the Takara one, but still very cool. And yes, he definitely beats out the Legacy United Vector Prime, even though the colors aren't as accurate to the show, but his mold is definitely more accurate to the cartoon. So that is why he is number 8. Coming in at number 7, Titan Class Legacy Cybertron Universe Metroplex. And he is so awesome, so big, so massive. I have to move my phone so far away from the figure, and it's in his work mode, so he's even shorter than he normally be. But oh man, I just love I know he's not exactly the same as the original. In some ways, less accurate than the original, but I do love the thing where where the spark drinker splits and becomes a scoop hand and just a bucket shovel hand, and I just think that that's so awesome. And that's not even accounting for the upgrade kits that I got, which is improves. It fills in some of the gaps, and then has Minicon and a Minicon drill bit and a couple of the hands are better articulated. But man, one of my favorites of 2024 for sure. And for number 6, we have New Age Michael, and he is so cool. I didn't forget about him, but he's been in storage for a while because of, Navy stuff, whatever, blah, 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 yada, yada. Anyway, he is one of my favorites because he is like the perfect epitome of what I think is the best of everything for like having a miniature Titan, essentially. A miniature Titan, but that also has a motorized tank that goes along the track. I mean, and he's so sturdy, has a lot of heft to him, and he seems perfect to go with Legends class figures for his alt mode. And for robot mode, I feel like he can go well with Legends and or the Chug mainline, because the scale, depending on the episode, is a bit off with how big he is compared to the other Autobots. And that is why New Age Michael is number 6. Here is number 5. Obviously, this is MP10G, the Ghostbusters crossover. MP10 is a good mold to begin with. And I just love the way this looks. I like the roller with the Slimer. I just love the trailer, reminiscent of Ecto 1 and Ectotron. I just think it's one of the cooler crossovers that they've done. Also, it doesn't hurt that it was also a gift from my husband, so that's pretty nice. Here for number 4 is Generation 1 Soundwave 40th Anniversary, autographed by Frank Welker. I absolutely love this thing. It's so cool getting to meet him and getting him sign it and all that. And oh man, and then on the bottom he signed it again because he didn't quite like the signature on the top. Yeah, this guy is just really, really cool, and why he is number 4. Coming in at number 3 on the top 10 list for 2024 is Missing Link Optimus Prime. And he is on the list because he is autographed, and that's not the only reason why. He's also really cool. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's really, really cool. But it is mostly the memories I have associated with him and Fan Expo that gets him this high on the list. It has happened again. I have a non-Transformers figure on my top 10 list. Last time was the SDF-1 from Robotech. That was the last time that something got on the top 10 that wasn't a Transformer, or at least a third-party Transformer. Anyway, number 2 on my top 10 list this year is GoBot Guardian Scooter. And it is not by his exclusive merit on his own that he has gotten this position. It is more of just a bunch of different factors of, if you watched my Christmas special, which I highly encourage you to do if you want to hear the full story. But as you can tell, he is autographed by Frank Welker. It is one of his more obscure roles, and that's kind of why he takes second place. Is it's an obscure, relatively obscure character from a relatively obscure show, autographed by a very famous voice actor who is not really known for GoBots or any of his, well, very relatively minor roles or shows that, didn't really stick around for all that long. And also, Scooter is really fun to play with. So that's why he's number 2. Here we have the honorable mentions. I stuck with 5. I could easily have picked more than 5. I could have done 10, 15 probably. I've done a lot of reviews this year. The reason why these are honorable mentions and not on the list is because, well, these two, even though they're really good triple changers, I absolutely love them. They're really cool. It's just that there's others on this list that just knock them out because of, a few of them were because a few of them were autographed things, so that's easily gonna knock them out. Grand Max probably would have been on the list if he had been Fortress Maximus, but it's just a coloration thing. I think it's really cool. And of course, Optimus Primal from Rise of the Beasts. When I got him, I was thinking this is probably going to make my top 10 list of 2024. Again, if I hadn't gotten so many hadn't gotten a few things autographed, he probably would have been on the list, top 10 list. And then, of course, it might be shocking to see an autograph figure on the honorable mentions rather than on the top 10. But the reason why is just because it's not G1 Megatron. It is just a 35th anniversary paint of the Siege Megatron mold. And don't get me wrong, really cool. I don't ever plan on getting rid of him, but I just don't think he quite broke into the top 10 in my opinion. And for number 1, for the best figure that I got in 2024, we have the HasLab Deathsaurus. And it shouldn't be too much of a surprise as to why he's on the top of the list. Like, he has so much going on, has so many really cool accessories, and he just looks so good in his robot mode. I will admit, even in the show, he just looks goofy in his beast mode, but I just absolutely love it. Love the chrome, there's just so much to see, so much to do, I guess. I I feel like in some ways, like he kind of robbed a couple of the others from the #1 position, but it's really hard to beat a HasLab exclusive, a HasLab project. They're usually very, very good. Anyway, that's about it for my Transformers 2024 top 10. And if you like this review, and if you like this top 10 and you'd like to see more, please click that like and subscribe button to see more. And until next time, have a good one, everyone.